You're working on a project. You've understood the design requirements, you've translated these into tangible goals. What's next? Synthesize your ideas, create ideas, and get those ideas flowing. Now, this is the third step in the design process, which consists of understand, translate, synthesize, prototype, and test. Hi, this is Will. Welcome to the InnovAU channel. I create videos that aim to educate and inspire people to get out there and invent, innovate, and create your ideas into reality. Now, the idea of the Synthesize stage is to come up with ideas. You want to come up with as many ideas as you possibly can, so that you don't have to make all of your ideas. This is where you can look at each of the ideas and look at all the different categories that you could cover, and find out which would work, which wouldn't work. It's cheaper than making prototypes of everything. It's cheaper than making a final product of everything. Now, with this idea creation, you want to look at both the high level and the low level. High level being the general overview of what is going to be achieved, but low level being all the nitty-gritty, all the little technical specifications. Now, both high level and low level things are great to work on. The high level is great for showing off, for making it the title of your project, and for understanding where you want to go with the nitty-gritty and the low-level details. But you do need the low level as well, so you need to understand to what low-level specifics are you actually going to go. Now, high level, broadly speaking, is broadly speaking. You want to cover as much ground as possible in as little words as possible. Be descriptive, but be succinct. Low level, on the other hand, is where you try and be as descriptive as possible. You want to go into the details, the real nitty-gritty, the how, the why. All of that is low level. Now, the reason for creating these ideas is so that you can present them to whoever is making the decisions for this project. And so depending on who you're talking to, you may want to speak in high level or low level to them. For example, if this person making the decisions is just a general sort of CEO, they just want a broad overview of what they're going to get. They want to hear the high level. But if the person that's making the decisions is more of an engineer type person, a more technical person, they might want to hear the low level. Try your best to tailor the description of your ideas to who you are talking to and who you are describing it to. Now, while you want to get down to one idea eventually, one key idea, you don't want to start there. You want to have as many ideas as possible in the beginning. Brainstorm, think of as many ideas as possible, put them down. You never know, one idea may not cover the entire thing, but concepts and parts of several ideas may eventually create one full idea that covers everything you need. Now, while having as many ideas as possible is a great thing, you don't want to have too many. That can get a bit overwhelming, and you don't want to branch out too much from the actual aim of this whole project. Try and keep your ideas as relevant as possible. And one of the reasons why you want to have so many ideas is so that you can have a good level of originality and imagination. Try not to restrict yourself in terms of what you want to think of. Try and think outside the square, outside the box. Think of as many ideas as possible and use your imagination. Now that you've got this big sort of blob of ideas, what do you do with them? Well, you need to check the feasibility of them. Look at what works, what doesn't work, what costs more, what costs less, and extract what you can from each of them. And the ideas that you create here will be used in the prototyping stage as well. This is where you can test the ideas and make sure that they work. So work through a few ideas, bounce back and forth through the prototyping stage. You can even jump back again to the translate and understand stage if you want. If you've got any thoughts about synthesis, ideation, and idea creation, leave a comment in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you'd like to see more videos that aim to educate and inspire people to invent, innovate, and create your ideas into reality. Hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching, it's been awesome talking with you. Have a great day or night or whatever time it is where you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!